Hey everybody, welcome back to Knife Craze 2.0. Today I decided that we're going to be doing a little bit of some hard testing using the Mossy Oak fixed blade knife. So what we got here is a metal container. I'm going to be stabbing through this. We're going to be seeing how the edge holds up. We're going to be seeing if there's any chips on the blade. After that, we're going to be doing some rope. I have various types of rope here that we're going to try cutting through. And last but not least, I have this brick stone that I'm going to use the pommel of the knife to shatter. All right, let's start. Look at that. I'd say that did a pretty good job on this. But now, the real question lies within the knife. Alright, so now we're going to take a look at the knife and see if there's any major damage to the blade after stabbing it through that metal container. I'm going to be honest, the blade feels a little bit dull. I'm not surprised by that fact considering this is like a $32 knife. So let's move on to some rope test and see if it still has any bit of an edge left. Here we have a strand of rope. This tends to be very hard to cut through with a dull knife. Let's see how this holds up. Now, I had to use a lot of force to cut through this, which tells me that this blade is not very sharp. If it was sharp, it would have gone through this rope much easier. But we're not done yet. We have other rope we're going to test. Here's some rope. Again, had to use a lot of force to get through that. And finally, our thickest rope. All right? We're going to be using this now. All right, finally got through it. After a lot of shoving and a lot of pushing, it cut it. But this blade is dull. It takes way too much force to cut through that rope, and that can actually be dangerous. If your knife is dull, you're going to be needing to apply more force to get it through the object you're trying to cut. When applying that extra force, it is possible that the knife could slip and accidentally cut you or somebody around you, which means a sharp knife is actually safer than a dull one. Now, for our final test. So right here we have a rock, and we are going to smash it with the pommel of this knife. There we go. Broke it pretty easily. And now let's take a look at the knife. I don't hear any rattling, nothing seems to be loose. There is some scuffing on the end of the pommel there, but other than that, this knife is still solid. The only thing it needs is to be sharpened up a little bit. So guys, after testing the knife for a little bit, I've come to my conclusions. The knife has poor edge retention. Even though I just sharpened it prior to making this video, it's already pretty much lost its entire edge. Can it still shave hair? Let's find out. Though I have my doubts. Nope, just a little bit of epidermis, no hair on the blade at all. This knife is not sharp anymore. It's held up when I smashed the rock. There aren't any major chips or rolls on the edge of the blade when I stabbed through the metal container. So honestly, I'm going to give this knife, and I'm being generous here, I'm going to give this knife a rating of 7 out of 10. The reason for that is it lost its edge. After just some simple cutting tasks, after stabbing through that metal container, it lost its edge very quickly. If you're in a survival situation where you're going to be using your knife all the time, you're going to want a knife with an edge that can stand up to abuse. This knife cannot. However, when I did smash that rock with the pommel of the blade, it got through very easily, and there's no major damage to the knife. It's not loose anywhere. I don't hear any shaking, so that's why I'm giving it a 7 out of 10 stars. Now, that's the conclusions of this video. If you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, leave a nice comment, and have a very good day. Thank you for watching.